Okay, so that's already terrible. When you offer the ability to change controls, like something like this, and then the game literally tells you certain buttons are bound and you cannot change them, then there's no point to offer button configurations to ones that you can change and ones that you can't change. There should be no limitations in that whatsoever. So the game is already starting off bad. Like I like all the options in the menu system. That so many things you can do: increase text size, increase color, take off motion blur, a lot of stuff. But the main thing when it comes to any game is how does the game feel and runs with regards to gameplay mechanics. You don't offer the options to change things up if you cannot change things up. Or maybe because this is a demo, you just can't do it, but still, it's a demonstration, so no, that's bad. That's actually suck. The moment you decide to give people options, but then you can't do it, that's not a good idea at all. Whoever thought that up is, well, these are the defaults. You can't change them, but you could change everything else. Be like, then don't ask for change to begin with if certain things cannot be changed. Just leave it stationary and don't make anything change. Just give configuration A, B, C, D, and E, like Resident Evil games do, not individual button configs, because then you're actually ruining the actual game by giving the illusion that you can make changes. Well, I'm pretty sure Yoshiro can be a last name and a first name, but typically Yoshiro is always the first name of someone. So this female has a boy's name, or maybe it is a boy. I don't know. Okay, so for this demonstration, this demo, you're given a lot and you're able to see a lot, so you'll be able to understand. That's even though the button configuration is bad, at least it gives you the options to understand exactly who and what certain things are by using icons. I like games that use icons because icons indicate things straight away so you can understand the world straight away, especially if you're using a minimap and especially if your game is designed on 2D format. From left to right. Well, it's not really 2D, but it's 3D formatted from left to right stationary. Motion. Ground base. Ground base. I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna assume it's gonna tell me later on. It could mean what I think it means, but maybe it doesn't at all. Like contraptions could mean what I think a contraption could mean, something that I create, or it could be like contraptions as regards to danger. Contraptions made by the enemy, or contraption could be a workbench. So there's no clear definition to what a thing is in the game. So it's a new discovery. So I kind of like that because it doesn't take the obvious route in regards to games. It has its own defined words for what the game is. Like treasure chest is obvious. Woodcutter is probably workbench. But then again, it may not be. A villager is obvious, that's an NPC. Certain things are obvious, others are not so obvious. Like Way Shrine is probably somewhere where you could level up or power up, or a checkpoint, 1, 2, or 3. But then again, it could be someplace completely different and not anything whatsoever at all. The only thing that are obvious are show direction, show, villager, and maybe woodcutter. Everything else, Yashiro, show direction, villager, woodcutter. Those things are obvious, but everything else could be something else. And treasure chest. Treasure chest is obvious as well. And wild animal is obvious as well. Could be a wild beast, but then again, it could be wild animal. Could be you have to tame a wild animal or something. So lots of obvious, not and lots of things that are also not obvious. The map is very simplistic, very ancient, and represent what it's trying to show on scroll-based ink calligraphy artwork from ancient times, which makes sense. Like if you were to have a map tell you how to get to somewhere way back in the days, it would just be a drawn map of roads that you would go on and pathways, so it would be simplistic like this. So they're going down that traditional route, so I'll continue the game to see what everything else is about. Center D-pad is the map. Up is nothing. No, actually up is something. Up is photo mode. So up represents photo mode. You press circle. You're still in the photo mode. Okay, get out. Up, photo mode. Okay. What about left? Left is nothing. What about right? Right is zoom in and zoom out. Interesting. The environment looks beautiful. The trees. Actually looks better when you zoom out. actually looks much better when you zoom out. You can see more details zooming in, but it actually looks cooler when you zoom out, and you could turn around and see everything. Oh, this looks good. Okay. Down, what's the down button? Down button is nothing. So up button is photo mode, and right button is zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Center D-pad is map. R1 is nothing. L1 is block. R2 is nothing. L2 is nothing. Triangle is sword dance. If you move forward with sword dance. Wonder if you press it rapidly. No. Doesn't do anything if you press it rapidly. Circle is interact. Square is attack. So if I press square and then I do sword dance. Okay, so sword dance, which is just a single pressing triangle repeatedly, does nothing. But in connections towards your melee attack, you do follow-up combos. Okay, so it does more after you do regular attacks. Wonder if I slash it once, would it do it multiple times? No? Per the amount, okay, so per the amount of times you do an attack with your melee weapon, one slash. It follow up with one sword dance. If I go twice, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try that again. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so you only really need like really need like 2 slashes. 1, 2. In order to get more than one combo of the sword dance, which is triangle. 1, 2. Or maybe not. 1, 2. Let's try that again. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No. 1, 2. Yeah. So 1, 2. But you have to do it fast. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, so you only need 2 hits from the sword in order to follow up with a combo. But if you just do 1 hit of the sword and press triangle real fast, nothing happens. You only go for an upward attack. Okay, let's proceed forward. What else? X is jump. Can I melee? I could X and melee goes for a downward swing. What about X and sword dance? Downward swing with sword dance. What about combos in the air? No. Okay, so both melee and sword dance can only do a downward slash after you press the jump button. I think that's it for the game. R3 is to look around. L3 is to move the character. That's all the buttons. There's nothing else. Let's see if there's lock on the game. Okay, so that's the name of the enemy. Sites. Okay. So I was wondering what site meant, and site is the description of the enemy type. Approach a villager and press circle to open a roll. Okay. Roll, huh? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I can assign the villagers different roles. And for what purpose would this be? To assist me on my path? Do I cast a spell on them so they could assist me? I wonder if this is like Chaos Legion, where you could have like a legion of different villagers who are assisting you in combat. I doubt it, but okay, so for right now in this demo, for the moment in this demo, I'm going to confirm he's a healer. Okay, this is very different. Okay, so R1 is for commands. Okay, R1. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this is different. Very different game. This is like playing chess, but video game, or Go, or like Baldur's Gate, where you make commands and then they run to the location. Okay. And the enemy name is Sight. Sight born from the defilement launch their attacks at night. Use the daytime to assign villagers role and prepare for battle. Keep track of time using water basin. Water basin. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yes, I've heard of this. The Japanese used to use this back in the days in order to tell the time of day. They would look at a mountain and they would look at the water, and depending on where the sun was going, they could tell the time of day. Very interesting. A little history here as well. Wait a minute. What was she again? If she's supposed to be a defender, is she a woodcutter? Shit, I can't tell. Wait, okay. He is. What is he? Change role. He's the woodcutter. Okay. Um, and healer. Okay. I would need the woodcutter next to the healer, because if she's just healing and he's all the way over there, then when she gets attacked, she'll be out and he won't be able to heal. So they should be together and not on the row. So let me move him somewhat next to her. I don't know if he would run to her aid or not, but I'll put him here. Can I... Wait, one. Okay, so pots are called rations in this game. Heal soul by pressing square while guarding. Oh, okay, so that's different. That'll be kind of annoying at the same time though. Hold two buttons just to do a heal. Heal villagers by pressing square in the roll screen. Okay, so this is a mechanic because this is guard, and I will have to press this and square at the same time to heal myself. But when I go here, I would have to press on circle and heal them in the roll screen. That describes who this person is. I don't have this person yet, nor. Okay, yeah, I see it. It says heal. Okay, so wait a minute. If her role is okay, maybe I'm not thinking. They're both woodcutters. Armed with an axe, the woodcutter excel at close range attacks against ground-based sight. Okay, so this person is a woodcutter. She's a woodcutter, and he also is a woodcutter. Or maybe they're both men. No, that looks like a woman. Well, no, I think they might be both men. Alright, so they're both woodcutter, and they have the heal options, but I would have to go in the menu when they're getting attacked. I'll leave them right there when they're off the road. Okay, so it's time to unlock more people. It's a very interesting game, very different. Come on, sword dance. Okay, so there's no damage to NPCs, and your role would be... Okay, so let's say an enemy attacks from the ground here and attacks him here. Come here. The healer would be right there. He would run to aid him here. But if they come from here... Okay, I want all three of them to be close to each other. Tori gates to purge the foul that has spread throughout the village. You must carve a spirit path for her and the following using the crystals you have gathered. Oh, okay, so I can't leave her. I keep forgetting she's with me. If that is a she, usually Yoshiro is a boy's name. Okay, so I'm going too far away from this person. Okay, let's see if I could... Skill in the art of demon binding. I can't. Okay, so for right now in this demo, I could only... I can't change commands. Yeah, I guess for the where I am right now, everyone is woodcutters. Alright, so I can't change the demon binding yet. And where is she? Based on the map, she's right there. Where am I? No, I'm ahead of her. That's me. That's her. I have to go back. I keep saying her. That could be a dude. Okay, so I can't interact with this person. It says carve spirit path at tip of the path. What's the tip of the path? Here. Okay. Can I give command for this person to follow me? Okay. Alright, so I'll do it for her. For him. Interact. Nothing. Car spirit path and guide Yoshiro. Okay. This has to be it. Because there's no indication over here, and these are the different NPCs. Okay, now we'll go back.